Loneliness. It's a pretty heavy word, loneliness. Today is Saturday, April the 27th, 2019. And I just wanted to just kind of say a few words and just basically for a video documentation for myself and for anybody else that could maybe benefit by just seeing a few words on video about loneliness and my thoughts, my feelings, my experience. And this is going to be pretty raw and uncut. Nothing severe, nothing traumatic like some people have had in their life of severe loneliness, severe depression, and along those lines. But just being the average, normal person, just sharing my thoughts and my feelings. So personally and professionally, I'm doing actually very well personally, very well professionally, for the most part. And it's interesting whether personally and professionally, on the outside, people at work and people that maybe kind of know me from different places I go to, here and there. By all outward looks, it seems like everything is going, fairly well. I can't say perfectly well, but fairly well. I mean, as far as, financially and career-wise, mentally, across those lines. But but I'm lonely. But there's this loneliness streak kind of throughout my life, and I've learned that as the years and years go by and the decades go by, some relationships are kept year over year, decade over decade. Some are not. I mean, I remember back when I was 15 and I met my childhood best friend, and we were best friends for about 15 years or so. And, things happen. People move on. He found somebody, got married, moved on, had kids, and that relationship just went down by the wayside. And it hurts. It is like a severe breakup, because you're so close to that person. You love that person as a friend so deeply. It hurts. It hurts the heart not to have that person there anymore, that friend there anymore that you can, talk to and mess around with and laugh with and cry with and just do whatever, amazing slash kooky, zany things with, just that deep relationship, deep heart relationship, hurts. Oh, as an aside, the video is kind of like all over the place. So anyway, it's just really just to kind of record my thoughts and my feelings. But this book you're looking at is, I started this for my first year in 2019. It's called Living Your Best Year Ever. And it helps you kind of synthesize or kind of like distill things in your life and getting things on track. And it's a pretty awesome program thus far. And it goes across pretty much all the spectrum of your life, whether it's, personally, professionally, relationally, mentally, physically, financially. It's pretty awesome thus far. It's kind of hard sometimes to stay on track, but I've accomplished in almost a half year, for 2019 being my first year, some pretty amazing things, which leads me to one of the things that has been on my relationship portion of it. I keep writing down what I want, my goals, my desires, to reach out to people, to cultivate these super achiever friendships, even, non-super achiever friendships, but just real, genuine connections and friendships that you can cultivate week after week, month after month, year after year after year, that you can just love this person as a close friend, whether guy, girl, dog, cat, just kidding. But it's not easy, and one of the places that I live, Orange County, California, that I've been for many, many years, there's 3 million people plus in Orange County, 3 million people. And it's just, I can just speak for myself. I find that it's hard to to cultivate deep, meaningful friendships, relationships. And I'm not talking, boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse. I'm talking about, outside of that, I'm talking about deep friendships, whether guy, whether girl. I mean, there's, there's two people that I've known for many, many years. I mean, they know my heart inside and out, and I know their hearts inside and out. And these ladies are my friends, and I've known them for a long, long time. They're deep friends, but they have busy lives. We rarely see each other. But if they were to call me at 2 a.m. in the morning one time and, hey, I got a flat tire, I'm scared, I would say, lock those doors. I'm hopping out of bed and I'll be there right now. That's a true friend. When you know that they'll be there, whether you're hurting, whether you're joyful, celebrating, successful, whether you're in jail, whether you're a mastermind, genius, visionary, whether you're an idiot savant or something along those lines, just deep connections. Anyway, everybody nowadays is so into social media, which there's a blessing and a curse to that. But personally, I have nothing to do with Facebook. I've never had a tweet in my life. I'm not on Facebook, not on Twitter. I'm not into social media because I understand that, it's just a serious distraction, relationally and financially. That's the main reason, because, I don't know, Facebook or social media, Twitter and all those things, Instagram may be fine for you, and I'm not knocking it, but personally for me, it's not for me. It's not for me. But anyway, those are my thoughts. I'm at about a little under 7 minutes, and I just wanted to say, and as time goes on and I learn how to cultivate these deep relationships, deep friendships, at least just basic friendships that can start to, be an eventuality that it would become deep, I'll share those things with you as well. And my channel, which is called Visualize the Impossible, and to me at this point it seems not totally impossible, but it has seemed kind of impossible to meet good people with good hearts that just want to, we're busy people with studies, with work, with our careers, but when there's time, however many times a week, once every couple weeks, there's time to get together with good people, with good hearts. And the everlasting question of my life, the lifelong question I have in my life is this: where do you go to meet people with good hearts and good minds that want to celebrate the good things in life together, that want to discuss and talk about the difficult and the hard times together, and that just want to learn together, grow together, be successful together, and just uplift one another? Who are those good people that you can have and hold close to your heart as a friend for years, year over year over year? So, I know that some people in life have people like that, maybe have a good circle of friends like that. Other people, like me, really don't. Honestly, for the most part, my cell phone, I rarely get texts, and I get emails once in a while for business and, for here and there. I fly, I paraglide as well, just starting to get back into it. But as far as like phone calls or texts, from friends, honestly, my cell phone will just lie dormant, and sometimes when I get a text from a friend or I get a phone call from a friend, I'll just kind of think, seriously? My phone actually works, it actually rings. Or I get a text from a friend, seriously? What's happening here? That's rare. But I'm not saying that we need to have the phone ringing all day long because we're busy, or that it has to, be 4,700 texts coming through a day. Come on, we're busy people. But it'd just be nice, once in a while to get a, hey, I'm thinking about you, or hey, do you want to go to this funky little street fair in Laguna Beach? Or hey, check it out, let's go see this movie. Or let's go hang out, I'm hungry, let's go grab a keto meal. Or hey, my dog's been going crazy this week. Do you want to come over to my house and help me sweep the dog shit in my backyard? That'd be great to just be together and talk. That'd be awesome, Anyway, So those are my thoughts on loneliness, on friendships, on what's happening in my heart and my mind and my thoughts. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on deep friendships, on creating these meaningful, deep relationships in your life that are healthy for you, really healthy for you? Because I've heard, and I'm probably sure it's true, that loneliness, I guess the effects of loneliness can be the same as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. I mean, seriously, that's scary. I mean, I know that loneliness is not good for the heart, not good for the life. It's good to be with good people. It's good to nurture your heart, your body, and all those things. Oh, and I think I'm rambling now. I'm over 10 minutes, so just shy of 11 minutes. So I'll leave it at this. If you have any thoughts about loneliness, about friendships, about what's happening in your life, let me know. I would love to know how how things are going in your life with your friendships, with your relationships, with loneliness. So, all right, everybody. Happy Saturday. Have an awesome Saturday. Bye.